Yo, welcome back to another video. And this video is special because it's my first interview with my good friend Joshua Agbisip, who is an insane editor who is currently working with Nat Jongzala, if I pronounced the name correctly, and has worked with successful entrepreneurs like Serge Guattari and Van Dennis. In this video, we go over how to sign clients as an editor, how to improve your editing skills, how to network with other editors, and the power of a personal brand. So if you're interested in becoming an editor or you want to improve editing skills, then this is the video for you to watch. So I'm here with my good friend Josh, and he's edited for some high-level entrepreneurs in the space. Take the floor, bro. Tell them a bit about yourself and how you got started as an editor.
I originally started off as a broke uni student about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And Jerome, the owner of SWC, he came to me with a proposal to start a personal branding agency. And I do believe that we were one of the first in the space. And yeah, I learned the basics of editing through him and edited for some big names to begin with, like Van Dennis and Serge Guattari. And then essentially after that, I became a more leveraged position where I was managing editors and stopped editing as a whole for a while. Then my skills didn't really progress as much and I didn't think I needed to edit. But picking it up again 2-3 months ago has probably been one of the best decisions I've ever made because I've elevated my personal brand. I receive inbounds every day and I've worked with big people in the editing space, such as Nat Jongsawa.
Which we'll all get into, but I want to go right to the beginning. So there may be some beginners watching this and they may be confused, don't know where to start. They maybe don't know how to get clients. What would you be your advice for them on how to get started and to become as good as you?
I know you hear it everywhere, but start a personal brand. For the longest time, I thought personal branding was bullshit. I thought that you needed like a following to get your clients and to actually get paid. But you only need a small amount. I was getting 4 messages a day when I was only at 150 followers. The key is to just post consistently and learn creativity. So the way in which you do that is essentially edit a video every day, and all those videos that you edit each day, post them on your personal brand, because at the end of the day, you're getting attention and you're posting, putting your work out there, and that's all that matters. And when you're editing, implement something new every single day, and that's how essentially you improve. You're not going to be working on the same thing over and over again, and that's how editing and the creative mindset and your workflow will get quicker. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So for a beginner out there that may ask you, where could I find a video a day to edit? What would you tell them?
You can go on YouTube. The way in which you should get attention when you're posting your content is go on YouTube, go to viral podcasts like Chris Williamson, Alex and Mosey's podcast, clip up their content and just edit. Because people will watch those people because you recognize them. People will recognize them. They'll stop and watch because it's a familiar face. That's how you get attention. But if you want to build goodwill and also get potential clients in the future, work for free. You know, there's nothing wrong with working for free. I started off working for free. And yeah.
So yeah, man. And the whole personal branding, I completely agree. I was there with you when you started your personal brand and you're showing us the messages on a daily basis, showing us all the people coming in inbound, wanting your training, etc. And you only had a small amount of followers. With that said, what is your opinion on a personal brand and how effective it is? Do you believe or do you think that you need a personal brand in this day and age to become successful or to take over the whole market?
Yeah. To answer that question, I do believe you do need a personal brand. Like, think about how many editors, how many graphic designers, or whatever business or niche you're in, how many of them are out there and how many of them are offering the same service as you. You want to be able to stand out, leverage your work, leverage the results you're getting. And how do you do that? Through your personal brand. You know, the market is washed out and it's also a way for you to charge premium prices. If you have the results, if you have the personal brand, and yeah, like I said before, I used to think it was bullshit, but you only need a small amount of followers to start making money, essentially. So yeah, provide value, provide cool insights, show how talented you are, and attract your dream clients.
So I want to take you back to the beginning where you said they should implement something new every single time into their video. So if a beginner's watching this, as I was a beginner, and I used to look at these editors and everything they used to do used to seem very overwhelming to me and I wouldn't understand what's going on. So what would you recommend to a beginner how to find the assets that the very good editors are using, such as yourself, and how to find inspiration to find these ideas to implement in their videos?
Yeah, so multiple pieces of advice I'd give to beginners is that don't expect to be good at it straight away. And all you need to do is put in the reps, learn the software that you're using. It doesn't matter if you're editing on Premiere Pro, Adobe After Effects, or CapCut. As long as you know the software, then you can edit like a pro. What I have to say about the assets is use websites such as YouTube and Canva. I know that you may think you're pretty limited by not investing into things such as Motion Array and Vato, but you can find pretty much everything on Canva and YouTube. I mean, that's what I use. And then on the other occasion, I always use Motion Array. But one other thing you should use is take advantage of free Discord communities as well. They always give out free assets and just join as many as you can as well, because that's one thing that's elevated my editing. I've been able to access people's free assets and just use them and make money as well using them by elevating my edits. And when it comes to inspiration, this is what I've noticed that a lot of editors struggle with is just creativity and idea generation. And the way in which you essentially work on that and improve that is just steal like an artist. So go watch your favorite creators, favorite editors out there. Make sure your algorithm on Instagram is just filled with like new editors. Watch their content, see what they're doing, and see what's working well, and then steal it. If you know your software, you can steal it easily, and then just implement it into your own and make it your own as well. So yeah, that's essentially what I would do, and that's what I do all the time as well. When I have no ideas, I just watch someone's video and see what I can take from there. So yeah.
100% agree. Even when I was starting, I would learn a lot. And even to this day, whenever I see something cool happening on YouTube or I see a cool transition that I want to implement into our edits, I'll figure out how they actually done what they done. So I'll go ask around, ask people in my local network, yo, how do you get the black grid? How do you get these captions? How do you get X, Y, Z? And they're able to tell me easily. And if you don't have a network right now, Josh mentioned Discord and he has a free community. He has a free community with over 1,900 members, editors in there right now who are just sharing value. So if you're interested in that, I'll link in the description and join. If you're an editor and you're looking to start, go into that Discord and just learn as much as you can, ask as many questions as you can. And if you have any questions on how a YouTuber done a specific transition or where to find a specific transition, go into that Discord and just ask. So I'll link in the description. And if you don't join, you're missing out.
Facts.
So yeah. Another thing that I've noticed, when I was first getting started as an editor, everyone was telling me to get Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and they told me CapCut is only good if you're just getting started. And when you want to level up your edits, you should go to a software like Premiere Pro. What I've noticed with Josh is that his edits are insane and he uses CapCut. Why do you still edit on CapCut?
I first started off editing on Premiere Pro, and I actually do kind of agree to upgrade your edits, go onto Premiere and the Adobe system. But one issue, and I know that quite a lot of us struggle with this as well, is that our laptops, our setups might not be good enough to handle Premiere Pro. And a lot of people do actually shit on CapCut, but when you know how to use it correctly and you integrate it with softwares or websites such as Canva, YouTube, or anything that you can think of, as long as you're creative with it, you will be able to achieve similar levels or industry standard levels. All you need to do is put in the reps, like I said. But yeah, essentially the reason why I moved to CapCut and I'm still on CapCut is I've learned the software so I can produce edits efficiently. And it's very simple and easy on your laptop and setup. So yeah.
With AI making everyone scared and fearful that it will take over their jobs and their service-based businesses, what would you say to editors that have heard that AI will take over the editing roles?
So I would recommend not to be scared of AI, simply because it's a tool at the end of the day to help us create or elevate our work. We're not at a particular point in time where AI will take over us, and that won't happen for a long time because AI is still very, very limited, and we're only limited by our imagination. We can create anything we want. AI is only used there to help us execute. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the spot, but I also want to add that AI in the stage that it's in right now, it has no creativity. So it's very basic. And if you're just using AI, you're capped at a very low level. It's a good level, but it's a very low level and you won't be able to achieve much with AI. And with editing, it takes a lot of imagination, creativity, even things like copywriting. People think AI will take over copywriting. With copywriting, there's still creativity behind it. Psychological tricks that the best copywriters implement in their copy that AI just can't do at this stage. So I think that's an amazing point there. We're nearing the end of the video, but just to hit the point home and to give you guys even more value, if you guys are looking to become an editor or you already are an editor and you're looking for more support to help you out on your journey, Drove and Josh at Leverage Creators, they train editors up. And when you get good enough, they put you in their business and you edit for their clients and you help them out with their content. And if you haven't, I mentioned earlier, join the Discord and connect to people in there. It will put you levels above and it'll give you such a boost compared to other editors first starting out because you have so much support and you have a community of editors around you. And other than that, then what are your next steps in the next 6 to 12 months? Where do you see your editing skills going, your personal brand going, and any future projects that you have on your mind?
Yeah, so my next steps is to master Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. I have already done so much on CapCut that it's time for me to move on. And yeah, the next steps as well is to train an army of high value editors and creative directors that we can place into businesses because right now they are very high demand positions in companies. And yeah, next step is also starting a YouTube channel. I've received quite a few DMs of people wanting me to start a YouTube channel, and that is already on my list. I already have a video recorded, and I am planning on posting that soon. So stay tuned. My YouTube channel could be here or in the YouTube description below. So yeah.
So I'll include his YouTube here and I'll also include his Instagram in the bio and I'll put his Instagram here as well. But is there any last message you want to give to the viewers at home?
Join the Discord.
Other than that, thank you, bro. It's been a pleasure.
That was it.
So much value. That clap, that handshake, that sound was insane. But yeah, catch you guys on the next video and
Take care.
take care. Yeah.
Bye.